Yazzie, good evening, attendees and presenters. We are kicking off the Winter Conference Week. Restoring and Celebrating Family Wellness has been around since 2007. The group is made up with tribal organizations, federal nonprofits, regular community groups coming together and present a cultural presentation every purpose. The RCFW is being committed to strengthening families and nurturing positive changes in our community. My name is Dennison with Navajo Family Voices and is a program of Indian Country Grassroots Support, a nonprofit founded by retired Diné judges, peacemakers, and law professors with deep tribal community roots, ongoing concerns, and commitments for future generations. A Family Voices affiliated organization and family-to-family health information center on the Navajo Nation. I will briefly go over the agenda for tonight. We have former Chief Justice Yazzie, Ray Deal, and Gloria Dennison this evening, who will be speaking on envisioning our future. Let me give the floor to the panelists to comment to the question. Do we envision kinship families living nearby together and stewarding our Mother Earth? Do we envision our children, especially those with extra healthcare needs, being leaders like Don Boy? Do we envision that land is used as land wishes to be used, flowing from health and wellness? Now, I would like to pass it off to Yazzie. You're on mute.
Thank you, Elvira. Thank you, and I want to send greetings to all who are attending this conference. Asa ilinko bayat or leki yinicho achene hojonje Nahat'á but adnek echebeyechi lakanik echiko envisioning our future no akon not ne nejen sa kes ne nejen Nahat'á shin apati nebelkanik echiko akon Kroben hichahas sito lehi kishin sisizedo bahas chingit the nanny kleni no kati and the name nigit nini. So the lango nihichain das to lango by kenits and a holum a con. Teacher by elkit or lehiki shin shesazaniki bahas shingit up and each a test. A con atsan hitch a down say. A constant her Yazzie. Narrates a hitching bagade ade and hitch a yestki, Clohia gray, what the neque. So hitching wine, catching fat gaden there, so that be right, ade, keda wheat. A contrapa inchlam, kitchini bashes chain, trochane. Edas che na natuurlijk in national wat daar nenschlenere den hot saholiede ade schkezen kehat ade shiaho a konrede la nache de nebelnashne shot neb nicht den nen ik ebelnashne shot but Washington betra to a transition slana getting over anache a con na nish islagi so that lang got lanta has twido sani shenal dan keno hata hasi it ada sao santa atleho sound later chapter meeting go a con Aro Santa Atlanta Harago, Vicenta Darago Shanal, Dan Keno, Asian ben hitcha hasito left o hashinil sabondi lahaki. Akon, Belakanik etchebizad at sabehates. Akon, the neck etche yinich the yinicho combina natiani alchenebe hozhóójí bah Nahat'á nani Belakanik etche envisioning our future. Akon Belakanik etche sadly yochul and katichi the whole just. The nanny cleaning Nahalchene Sachayot in Yo. Indigenous nature. We are indigenous to this land. We are indigenous to this area. So that's right. I Snibelikanik at Chico. Akonal so speech and on. Bilakana Bizat, the dictionary be used as in. The word indigenous has this context of an area or a place where something or someone has originated from. Indigenous. Most people I seem to see them use the word indigenous to mean I'm from that area. I'm from this land. Or they will use the word I'm a native of Navajo land. I'm a Native American Indian. What that's the surface of those words. But there's a deeper meaning. In order to teach our kids, we have to instruct them of the deeper meaning of the word indigenous. Keyahti nikla ade nasha ade sekezen kedat akon beters zenigit ade setze lesalla nikla akon it's more than that. The neck ashugo benan kinoko. In the English word, I usually refer to indigenous, meaning I come from that land. That land is who I am. Another way of saying it is to say, I don't own the land. The land owns me. Akot the nenshlim. Khala keya payashtiki na shade shneniki shamat shamako what yinshe what epitishne all ye indigenous akon so til zenosat at the shul inche the yendene no shani culture zembehasti Nihitsunshle di nicha. Aro zotil zentleko. Akon. The nen lini bayachlo. Keya akir di olye Navajo. Di olye dene. Without notion of where they're from. Is nearly impossible for me to think about it that way. Khala, we are inextricably related to the land. Di yen tenekeya yen khatos pa Con de kelt indo lich the neno shini. The in the ne no cut the in the neno shini. Die be etahazan con zish the in zish not ani. Naz nelo be ehozan. A con. Ado nihimat a hot aba holchi. A quino ne a cobeto ne. Ba a hotia. Ano sam cotton shinigit na muppet the nenigit hot abanson kiss. Ntra stot hot je holdum. A rochona ein hitra petit ein je hot Dies is a la betrai all jish betrai ho gas in night. De all yet in no kati in the name. Asati by it just to hot eda hot ans intle. As it akeya besho. A hot de behosen. A con bilaganik etchiko. There is this inextricable relationship with the earth, our mother. We regard that mother as we would regard our own earthly mother. Akon. Na sandi no do na do keya te ati nida. Bishnanihit el yahakit at all creatures of that land, all creatures of that earth. Ebony not so the no deep nature. Con bishnanihit el yahaki. Dido to the Zambanj Honat at say Hollo Tray Hollonal Losanyo, the Beshley Bekashi, at Ebetra in Nijo, Did Appetit, Hala bit of a citizen Hollon, Hala bit of Hinna, Did Anit at Ashatch, what Ben Hacho Spakaya. Eda olie instantly the yin no cart the name. A con Eda what an belchen alchen nanit, the olie indigenous. That's how you should learn what that word means in the English language. What benanit, we are of the land. The land is us. We belong to the land. Akon ebony na keyati nishin le hardishine dande. Akon hinnete. Akon ultrapeniyen zago dekre. Nanish penien zagon dekre. Hardishin halchen dane yasa. Akot akon. A Jean hot ende, Jean la nachrande, Keya koti nike. Aden tahti ya, a cont antole, a nate hatole, nihik ebetrai. So does the behatatits te pohilzaho, con nate dash. A con. That's why we have that attachment to the land. We will truly try to teach the essence of what being indigenous means. We talk about we were blessed with this land. That blessing comes with instructions. Di not di bikeho konhinot nado le kontata ay yisi beyat higi nihamat hinna di nenigi arob lachin ba akoshia. We use the word stewardship a lot. I noticed that white people, when they refer to us, they say, Native Americans, they have the sense of being stewards of the land. To me, the word steward is only, again, touching the surface of what we mean. It means more than just making sure that you don't pollute the land, you don't destroy the land. It means treating it as a living entity. It means treating it as alive, a living entity. What de apathy nations son upon. So we are inseparable from our relationship with the earth and all living things in that we were blessed with. Upon de apathy ne hózhóójí Nahat'á Alchananantina de it's a lay that ben de not hill ya what the nozil ye descendole ye echo inaish indole ye nan tindole lane nejum the kuidishin naj chont what Balchana ye nan tindole ebe nas holjish ebe nas bokal akon to tilta don ne hoton nilta di hot abe nan tin khala hot nan hit nest akon. So the word indigenous shouldn't simply mean I'm from that area, or we shouldn't use the word native without explaining. Yes, we're not foreign to this country. We're not immigrants. We were blessed with this land. We were placed here. We were meant to be. And we were instructed to care for the land. And it is the basic teaching that if we respect those instructions, we will be very careful on how we use the land, just as we are very careful when we think of our earthly mother, our earthly father, our grandparents, our elders, making sure that they are comfortable, making sure that their needs are met on a daily basis. Di de alchaneben antiena, di ol jensentle, hózhóójí Nahat'á, nasa test in lane nejim. Upon Katin hitlas the teaching the hózhóójí. Yego nahunta. Bahas tiki hitlas. Tila ne jensentle. Batato kalo shaalchena. Bilaganik ashiteyaltiko. A con netako. Tosititsao. Bito totitsao. A con netlo netzentle. A consista in shiljagi. What Toto neta netzen obena netin go. What Naha netliansen. A con. Shata. Alchana da babje yashtio at the snake. Na kiko hot ain't, na kitty hot ain't jene. Kita the in the net at the whole corner no samba kai. At da Hashin holds the show. Tahti yeno tant il te, tant il techi holds these. Nihishet akona nihit nil. Akon. O wana mazle yito. Dat is tran, chehet gaten. De a kid is like Yahananolne. De Nejun Chatchen. Die kombenan hitnes tragi. Zida hadeta patato katlo. Lota. Bena notkin. Bao neslo bikeo note. Ashta put Edi in the ne what I nan as tran anakre. Are nas what es de no kati in the nepet sna. Awalya hotsa volte beti no. Go ntahoten es kar. Akon. Lana he. Kita hajon nehum. Are na olta. Ti toba andatsna hekom. Are nazisla. Shashvat hol yecha shina hos not ane beto no astrin chilgachen manly to. Ashkai hol lajen ye hachatzi dide kudo ke yahon dasato he. Ad dasato heko. Nachabenachne. Dide nihine nihitodazen niheol ich. Dide bada yo netubo sotota. Benachne benan otkin. No hachatzi. Afdishna kide what aha otzi. Die in de nail say what ayenan as tran. Nasit ehanshi. Kude. What ani hinat ani. Yen hicha hananazi. Yen nantin. Zidat what ni hito. Nachane liansen. Zidat what not hindole. Ojonge. Not hindole. Dide. Zida yegun yinanish innocent. Kala. Zidat what nachaha ot zi. What hollong. What se hollong. Zen bayajitio. Kaalchina. Yiditsao. Benajn tina. Dit Ede. Akon. Alla nollenegi. Yisnoltsagi. Dide di what shibikit ishtki. Envisioning the future. What holzistole. So that Ede benedni. A large seal Benat nitkin. George Banahuit Eol Jensen lehot There is a lot that could be taught, but I will say that this is enough, I think, to convey the message that the job, the responsibility we were entrusted with is a sacred duty because it defines us. It defines us. And you can't talk about our way of life without connecting it to our land. And you can't talk about land without showing respect for that land, making sure that you are responsible on how you treat that land. Akotit I think I've reached my limit on time here. So I'll conclude my remarks for now. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Yazzie. Now I would like to pass it off to Ray Deal.
Yazzie, do you hear me?
Oh,
Yes,
Paritaya.
yes.
Okay. Yazzie, dito Yazzie tisnidolis consulate radio adon da I touchini ol ye nesses nos masane na yes holne ado mai desti ne basistin onoga ne itas nacional do se da seche nogai toha che ol ye don le se da tangent se na oskai ol ye oskai til betachiko lasni da ti hol ye toha la hol ye ade nasa o chon zoni ade ako di sinaya yasti ata hat asipe hat digin ko be hatan hitelia no ya halne ako siti simasani yes kalna tachi ni ulyedi ina pa ulyedi no ya halne bitra inditio ibnache hot au ya the nego elia yes holne god asti so ya hanne na lon ni chite asti sida atiran what my brother Chief Justice was talking about indigenous in some ways our journeys are in a circle. Each one of us, we go around and then at the end we come back to something that we call harmony. Konle na julio ha de sin ta tonda and kode ya khasin la ncheta na lo isibe hastui julesa ota ba hone ko sidi Slato strand as a Russian Sanago. And Neshama, and Nelly came to water, she Tadis. Of course, my other house is a chat. That is no. Next, keeps not closer, he cared. She is one. Ado hasn't that Ado say kid that only clean case of that is okay. I don't need to delay Nasi Yiskan. Ado in the ultra or yelly sitake. Okay, the ultra ye le tra ultra third grade isn't I did that it then sound of a snita. Blackout memories that all yeah. To the hot Edon Sinda or you the nenage that the losho or as in action that show. For they are the bounty on the a done his nil. I don't the Negia Dastri, Vilacana Gia Dastri, no. For this thing is over and case or a Chinese brings it out Nilla. Now today's care what patient as that all you have PTSD or legend post-traumatic stress disorder. I don't know if Vietnam what I seen so sanal nisho ko hun zatnal diso. Ayo daddy yan halagitsa. Ako di all traditionally ako Pelagana to your dark it no 10 land don't just wait 1,000. A conversion none Nistrada Algalo 1 3. ako le kashmisto sinja na halji so te al eden ko e wago anahi khare ko yo bonet listen what end this for Laos used only 1972 or the United States there it only ultradnis el trina da anan strado other not in stra na khashalta ko e benashne ko what ala anan de ashitliya dosna ajnis nson atsin sa dal khayat da yat eko zono bism dashisnis akha atsin alo zono kabita is no ako edi chinen stini ge yai di Sinaya has need indigenous need ashe Sinanis insano commercial driver's license at Nishalia. Ako this Sinili who want what cut is eso. Besadao Bamado Bejedo Ado Dabit Ada Art and Zano Benabinistino. Ako le think that the bed of it haloni hasin the whole yahoda could have been understand ho e nacheko ik in the middle write a story that was order what's on with that in neko esi ate nedi sana panat ate ni hot asanan isla ako di sad atsanati ni ya Bilakana Joe, Hajoba Husnzano. The one that sniffs Achino. One that sniffs because the bed what is and the Yazo Ichioda, Hosinachino, Ma, you can try it echo. Ako, I don't know not I wild and untamed Nito. Ako, Anita Sinaya Yaki, it is our job to train and to teach our youngsters about themselves. Ako this thing the Navajo family voice or yahi presentation. Ako even na siya yahin hotrako kadadika ado nek egi presentation dahil na. Pensik ayo nabil nanalo halit best hot din sinkizadi do nisial don na gadan linida wasape in $10 edigi pitahi nisalo ako sabi kindahi nisus pespane khelo ako sa to aniko ya da ni yo hoto kare de sobelkana ti plesi eta no akot end ni sita de no itota yo honsna no ya halne tota it is our responsibility to teach and learn the language and the culture and tradition for what ado nana sahajan nanis ini shike bije sahota nyoda ako akonya ni ka dil wat chen ka dil sta noda ye shanta ka ba hota sle ako ahasin so bohos do ba hon sni da ibn da hasnele ako di the net le hati be just hai nasen ne hai be the naturally dole konal sosle hai they're not confident no male the male masculinity or leo loy li or la hayun no yizi hadne di khache ashikayas ben fini in the hatcha which in this kuhatahan na ido adon ta iya isi penabidin estran بجيان أجو خسين زنال جيش ونداي أني سأتشن نحنيلا أسو بينان شنطة بأولا أني سأتشن نحنيلا خدين نيجن نتائج النتج لين نحنو أدون تأي هاي دي شنانسيس إني هاشين أكوي قسين شنانسيس لاغو إذا الله تسلقنا نيجي أي هاي نغي تنها تخالي association واليهيجي أدنى التوس سادس تور traditional counselor هوليا أكو إيه إذا الله تنها لو سليات إيه أكو ني college there degree that I know that هتخادع نيها إيه هاي أجي وان فسكي تنجو إيه هاي أتشي خنات أنزني تو بالناس والتاس اللي هيجي ابن ناتو هاي تيجي هستوي اللي تو هاي عايشة نبين ننشتين دولين سو وقت هاي باكونسن أدو دي نالتو ريبت اسمنل story of white dawn boy وليا إيش نطلع دي نالتخا أجي هنا يجي هاي تيجي أنت عايز تيجي أيوه نغينا هو الجسناشي هاي هو السنيجي تو تازن زنون أنا غيدن تجنلو أنا شو هتأكله نوبة هني هو تنجو هني نازيو نليدا يلتاتي نالتلوشي نات أدي أدشي نوكا نغاي يوب لشتيت نت أنو يا تاسكي لهستوي أو أكو ابن ناتن شو كيسو هاي دي اللي تاس شنيت خاطر هذه كانت إن لجندي أتشن بجين داس دي أنا نأتي في خيوس كاسش كيول يهدي يو هاي دي تاس شنيجي تنة نسات نجو تنة دي شيء يلجسن دالنا نيو بس إيه هزن لجن هو نأتي ناستيج تاع خليدا أبغى بيدا هزن لا كو ين بين إستخا دي خيوس كاس إشتيها اللي هي بس إيه هزن لا إشينا أسدو بايزن زندو يهوديش أسدو نلاقي كريبي جدًا جوا أنا هتشوف الزندي جا ناتان كيزن له كتو هزن دولة جنو جيغا كوي أدوني بوجيش نويا نو دهال نترستوي نيش أسمسن شنو هتابان تسكير أكو دي لا أتأتي يا تنجي تا إستان صن أجي دي غبي بخستي أكو دي خن إستيشن اللي هتا نزنو هاي نخا أستين دي نلنا هاي باكونسن أكو نغي أدي أجي الكين هالو شين نايدي كيتان لني داشين أسان نايدي ديش كيتان نسني أكو شين نخبي أخوت إدولي أكو أسيو باشين سنديد كوي شهو أي أدون غي أزيل إندن داشنشي restoring and celebrating family wellness اللي هي تو إيات أتشنبانات أدي غنهلا هدت هو تقول بقى شيء اللي ندنسون كديستين اللي أدو هاد أشي بيجت داودس كيزو دكتور بيرسي دال يهيدا هاد أيجن دال نشكو شيء هنتصوني نفتنا هادشنا أكونه.
Thank you, Mr. Dio. Now I would like to pass it off to Gloria Dennison.
Yat to koto yahai Salto, Sato Bahadis Sipida. She Gloria Dennison, Tashana. Ado Nahat'á, Olye. Oshkina Aki Piado, Ado Kia, Lenigi Que. Huelo Ado Chiaho, Ado Ako Iki Hunsteko. To the Conja, your Yagi, Inchla, to Hana, Yagi, the Shaja that Echo. Kia Ani, it as another. Ado in the Todichini, it as a chick. A call what are a son and Schleko at their Hunsen dolly, Nick Ashi do for you betrahotenia. Ebe Elhasen dolly, Jawat are a Benitchata is see. A call Ado in the Tadiqua what Abayatiki, restoring and celebrating family wellness. A call by Henson, a mason and Schla. Just so careful. Dosh another careful. What are high Sato Shananish instant a call so Kedosh Nalke or for you all try to Garlin the into the case. But Hahaj there's Inkla as Kaha Northern. It's a case Lenny what up about such a case of cabbage and date the law. What a haggy she what a haggy about Hanson, of course, Sato by Yalki Dolly, Sato Nabek Yalki Dolly. Had she Yahai cast Dolly, that's John hit that no, what are in the way there, what I been to Yadati, a son of law, what are about Hanson Dolly. Nahat'á Garley, Baby Yalki Dolly, Jobber, Con, what I see. What are not taken Nasla, John get that are a native, now what are a Sato, Asian on the instant. This G the cool what are a Geta Hane, Conigent needle, okay. She could a high a quadone neji. Quado by Yanana Titolis, Banasco, and Sanaha key stories. Bayanana Titolis, Lebik aho. Lenas all Tatolis. Joe what are a high quado a bayesti. A court ni Hahosti, Reda, Kia Leniki, though in the Nahat'á, court are a nature, Shanalia. Codona sonnet, Niji, Yahai, Hide all Latolis, Yard, $8 bush, you don't need things. Nahat'á needs all can be Nalaka. Jonitson, out of Ansikis, Bits East and Lenigi, which in the husky. Had a sheep on that and let. Legion. In the that I got its east baby Nahat'á. Hana la sheep alone, what up Tash des Inkla. Trajarate. A what a haggy joy, what any nanish a day Nielsen. Bahan tra had a lot condeya. A cart or what. Had eggy lad ashon, babicated all class. The bar what kidded the Lenigi. Hasha abahunt your part of me. Jo what heggy any nonsense, Lenigi, Sato de Nielsen, Deco Navajo family voice your yagi. Had a she resource your yagi, but that in there, nonsense, Lenigi. A digi, babicated the glad na quae. Hasha quae what she ayat, $8, $4 oh, bakas $8. I pick it desk $8 back. Satonan tin $8 ultra has the ultra ultra. Yeah, Kodoichin to Gasiki, a mato, a je, Leniki, Sato Bebanani tin store. A what are a nation, Leniki, any lick and as la cool or a atitna. A chinapanat. A what are a high only or cut has the based on the date and lean tapa or named the Yahit a the a pahajopa a dean what egi e nanstata in negi e tladotka et e nilsen a ko kodo e yaha e o be chanet des nilto kat e la nanish lenegi ko a e date e la jokin sentle at ilegi si nanish jo e kot a e yaha tlato e ba ya dilti do di ko nanish biltata inne lenegi a wat da hinils أخذ هاي بحزن كو أشياء نكيد تشنيف كو هاي لا تصانت نانشن ذنكي partnership يا أخذ لاتو أكان nature أكو با أشياء تنسينك كو هاد restoring and celebrating هاد نو نخا أتشن بايلتي نا خي كوجي نا هول جيش كات دي خي نلني بيجي نا نيلتا when such it non nation denegi at the shadow at Delia, Bell cut nature call up. When Shane the or sad lirigi beha or z the a coquet a yaha nature denegi a hand hidden. A call quiet a yapa de sito net legit quito. It a go sunny need linny who needs something. Then Nascon catching and lirigi needs so can in Nelke. A compati cos hashword $8 nasco I $8 na kaachin a coquet Nkilhas a distride Sani as twin lenegi yalti matriarchs elderlies with a kinship ka be neta ditsa create $8 Junne yan se kiso Leda and Hindan in the straw egg at ones at the ape ye cotton here. Hisha, ones at the yeti, nasco, but it's not the cost. Corn what pay by a dati. In the that cut ada the nightly sa ligi competry at here. Bizarre linigi, bizando leaf. Binet linigi bend or junk, yalti dolly, jodina, what ape yelti. The in the yet says case though in salado you would ye gato this. What yeah, Quinson. A call the net little culture bedina. Up has a machine that the job of needs in the is in Zeniki. How what it is da a masangelo, a machelo, Asians and Are dal cut art young are ya 40. Aro kodoj ehun I dal katolo. Which ya neta. Which ya in ki ada. Of course, that's part of our culture for one has ya neta. To in the hard she sa ki so hard she thought il sa denegi behat what's to interpret what we mean by culture. What sa yaha kwadon culture e beji adilti adine oltha go dato ho kwadoj hunti the dal kalna hatlo aro hunti to what has the yahana hoti esto na mtkin yon yeda johunzen what abi sala what nti case in culture ni so careful ni nala careful ni lenigi what chinchian sa case what na has johunzen digi jo what that she ni family wellness na hajo yeah it's a case story je no she yan it's a case story what ya ha plato be chani Nilsson ad hat da hat nile le da ha ji set na ga ada kek chin ya hoti didn't el thala ba hasno what what ya ha jeti salai no what ga fancy kiss amasando what ya ha plato what we need something what is it that what ni content on in neskish ladolik quaya What go was anki. Eben na ikina ita. What one kadet Caught up by yat chinako, but cut a hadit and knee what at 8 or one has other housing petitna. A co added 8 abagan has a quit the kaya dinner. You caught it, so you say what epinash in so at all, cost up nashi what not see dinner sa. Ya button then. Top of beta hasn't that Nahalo, what are it? You can't catch chinako. What that eggy not on day niki. Satonan should they what kasha. Hit the net, linigi, bah, at so dog cost. Dinan tiniki, chinigi, bizarre. In detta, or what the better hot eggy not one day diki. Kasha has on it where. At chiniaje, which nahot in sick case which nahot in the bagal with skis which nahot ben a cargo ne bahaditsi. Joe what are a ninanish liniki sato a day. We advocate for those young generation. A quato bebich in the husband. Yard liniki ben a ship push there. The not liniki which ha. A shana day notson. Joe what Satonish liniki 8 days. What are a what has I in days a court. A call what are a partnership. Liniki joke what are a bar who needs a court are a zeal it has arja date a hegin that what a sato a yaha yelki. If that he needs that. Zeal in the yon yehegi is a Latin than degi sato. Baby yelki. A what are none linigi a masangelo she ardent to the kiss. So ketok another kepa. What are by yajak kit dolly? I she in a hunt under. I she nib ke who ye de a quanta 8 hour on see case need a sa. A con sa caught us 2 sonnet and linigi are ni in nashi yakatot see she pepper and a hot in the. Sa apa ta nits niki quite hit haki so what egg is has nas what all live there. There's nothing na go a destiny na halchin a quick 2-3 generations that's a odd see case. Kate 8 or live ba. Di compa ya kaya then give a wheel yahatna. Bachas dolly. Hanel na she in as she dolly. Compa has dolly so atitna. Ado inta olta linigi bizarre linigi. Yelki dolly. Ek had dotsi. Jo what eggy lana but nitsun di what a yaha. A masana what a yaha achieve linigi yelki. What are a citizen pizza? What are these aren't a ko ni to by the yon nata. Though she what are a cook dot it a joinson a quante a job by a winson liquid a bear. A quite are a bear is cut nature she are the half are a satin that don't need it. Is she at the restoring? The inter. In a whole in the celebrating what we accomplished when the voltage of Kai Geo. Johansson, what are it a cat he did be caught up by a delta Lenigi, a corban sa case and question and Lenigi a co. What are a kid the honor quishing that in there a what are could a teacher or could what are nature. That he did Nenigi age or a what are it that he needs for a trap where a channel Bahojon what are a see case a call. I don't the art of Jean Jick echo ba Nahat'á had this silko. I do in the conkeya Lenigi by yet heat or need the Hadigin on the house. I did ne Amasando Chini, Linky Kasha Shop, Qua, Joba of a Nunzen, the wages of not argue Quaya, Bar of a Nunzen, putting in his Aqua, Jadine. Bestrane the Nielsen, Linegishi, Asian Arti, no crocodile in Kachin, Linegi, Donut Art is not his letter. A quad over Spahas and A Adi Garland. Double Spahas and no thought, do it distant at all leaf. A quad out as Dotnas art, a secret sites your Yagi, a quad on Jagada, a quad on Adada. Deeper a Halia, a shaw, Jokat art, a shina and tin beat Nas law at a quadicaya, Linegi. It asks sort of Quadobe as Janet Ashley. I don't into the deco thought additional. Dish, not Saskatet, Ahagi, if it are a have Nashikat Otsi. Niki poster Linigi, as Jana, Yahadet additional. Dear Linigi co, a by Alson, one saw, one a mother saw. In the Taco of Sin Linigi e a Dondon die. Judson, what are a Ben Nasco, Zahakis. Hagoshin your tasko, she what are she a beha did el a cocoon on the strong little Nsano could all are a high a co flyer linigi for that of shaggy stop biggie in Zahakis. The Nashi cut out ziki to Hodla. Jin or a chinias na at the what arch it need leo once the case that a quarter Zahakis. Diga what Ela. Dinka actually that quite on Tatla. A what a haggy job she my son what Abba Afonson. When Nashi could a Bahadesi co envisioning the process. They now so Bahat Saha case action and Linigi. Dish G 400,000 the net you don't need. A call. There's an awareness. 400,000 the some of them living off reservation. Majority living on reservation. Kuyan Hayata Conquel Tehna Batrahot, Hanel at night day. Adik underneath a Kwanza Naho Jijo, other old Kadonas, nothing Nanaho. Hanel plant or little nanny clinic. Naha has aunt or little action has aunt or little. Asian athlete no son Nihima Hajon Hatchin Linigi Bahas aunt or little. What are in sea case? I equate this equity Kaya Linigi are namely Nasco or Chief. Ado in the Linigi. Oh, I don't know Linigi when I'm not not need to know. A concoction it or usually. Hana la what on Linigi of what long 100 years from now. A quantum sea case. Ashbahazan Dolly. Linigi to a quarter in sea case of what a high put up a bates. A call it's really up to us at once at a bunch of shop. Kato has Johnny Needs washing a Yaquans and Dolly culture. It's okay, the another capaloniki. A cocoon other one case or co. Head a yard of one case or one sea case or the she. The Kaya Linigi tuning energy, but kaki with Linigi. The Hatchin upon has on Dolly. The Hatchin are Kaya Linigi. I yet the cart now guard on Joins. A job has on Dolly. 8 is preservation of the land for our generation. A quote on sa case it all start leniki koto evaja desitonija desiko. Lashi pa yakajotsi ain't a content with art koto high deshli.
Thank you, Mrs. Dennison. Now, we would like to start with our Q&A. And if you have some questions, you can enter into the chat. If anyone has questions, put it in the chat or raise your hand. We have a question from Kara. How can we change the current laws to reflect culture, better land management, Navajo PA enforcement? One of the panelists can answer that question.
Let me make an initial comment to the question. Halit ala behzani at ni behzani leni adliago sao anadliago. Hajo di kombena hini tinigi bi salado le. No, I did. I think that's the question. I will give you my observation of the current laws. The current laws, by the current laws, I mean what Navajo government and the federal government has written as laws that control us or manage us, dictate to us. All of these laws, in my observation, they were imposed on us as individual Navajos. The neni tlenig di de bears anit di de what out Asia, most of them. These laws, they were made in Wunderrock, or they were made in Washington. My general observation is they were not made by the Navajo people. Do sen hashit out or nil do bedet neither. What I hold just because ani atata til nil do what abe benan hit and hinda do what abe niche yet hit. So how can these laws be changed? We use the word envision the future. Le nas de shaitan hit khazan. Fancy kiss. Khashtan khayat ero khazan dole. What's our vision? Ebelch yatel tikati kon yadel tigi kon de peho zeno. Ashjane iliago, the nena betikito, the nepaho ao. Dit la. Shikwe do shikyash hon the kwe do shitlot eda. I kwe tlaon dorni. What liago shan. No, but ehon baz ane da liago. We gotta hear that vision. We gotta see that vision. That's our objective. That's our goal. That we can craft our laws to try to achieve that vision. And that's the basic observation I have of the current laws. Now, what's missing in another observation is these current laws. Dit on hin sala. Dit nikit on ne bena hin. Eden happy thought zo. Bikehonit edolil. Keyacho enegi. Land management, land use. So das heißt anil. Akon. Kon anepahasi. Keya ben hacho spagi. Pa hotliado lich. It no edo lich. No. Bena hinetin. Akon. Ede do hajo asjana. Nal sos wakada. Era na Sagahot Zande, Washington, Apin Zenegit Ape, their own vision on how land should be used, what it should be used for, who should control it, who should manage it. Ebik Italia. Akon, Eshin Benina. Akon Sahats the Langon Hikea. Na ben gaat ons pad is na ota te chos. Gata kiende adults edaliade. Gat is nie betsado deelni ado bekenda ho kiede. O quinana gegosibend on is o gat no holjes. A belate kwe na kiedo le. No yata ki. Akon naso ye do hot ego o akon don da haltinda akon ne yol sohunda de ka akon biga ntatlne kati da shibenina at nihemana hasan to bekidnit in Bilakana Nahat'á bekeko keya chon beso pe tolni hato koleyi to holoniki beso pe tolni le tanzat ad betat il tole ad nehozelgo one nas daroli betat il tlo di de hot aben hitai dan nesot yuna getot atit hot ahols. So how can laws be changed? We got to establish in my mind our own vision on how land should and must be used. We know what the dangers are. We know what the impact is. Eba wilchi. What la? Nihimapa tahul atla. Katahe. Taot ashan. That's what needs to be changed. That's a general statement. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Yazzie. I did see Ray John's hand up. Did you like to ask a question?
I think he answered part of the question that I was going to ask. Mainly our social and justice system, how we are using the Western way of working with our people. Having been retired as a police officer, I was just thinking about our own police officers, and they're in a unique position that most of them are from within our community. And I was, at the time when I raised my hand, I was thinking about the academy that is run sort of like a military boot camp type of academy, which is kind of like custom fit with the rest of the countries. But I've noticed that the rest of the country, that type of military, paramilitary type of academies are kind of changing into more of a community oriented, more like colleges or university. I was wondering what I don't know how the situation is with our current law enforcement, but I was thinking more of our police officers playing the role of more of a cultural type of the way how maintaining order in our communities from way back in late hózhóójí. So itay police salat then yeah. How can we implement back into our current situation? That was my kind of like a general statement question. I'm on this case, and I raised my hand. So, thank you.
We have a question that came in from Kim Smith. Chief Justice Yazzie, what is the pre-colonial way of governance and how do we revive that, especially when our lands are plagued with extractive industries, contamination, and now climate change, a complete fracturing of our way of life?
Let me try to give a few thoughts. This is all based on my years in working with laws, both statutory laws that are in the books and also traditional law, as I have learned from my elders. And what I have come to realize is that these laws that are in the books are so different from our view of our traditional laws. Our traditional laws are based on maintaining a life of hózhóójí, diametrically oppose the sources of the laws that we're forced to live with. Pre-colonial governance. No, not the way I understand that, what that I think is what it's searching for is, so how do we govern ourselves before the white man came, before the Europeans came, before the Spaniards came and the Mexicans? Not out ye be nasta hini cha de akon. My principal observation is that the pre-colonial governance before the white man, that was all based on the traditional teaching of we were blessed with this land. We were blessed with these values of kinship. And it was placed with us as a society, a whole tribe in modern parlance. Need atanahuita. Hashit nas kunahunt itole. Hashta hajro not olta. Tahochon. Do con tahot ito. Hashit chehaton nil. Anit Nahat'á nil. That's how pre-colonial governance, I believe, was approached. You contrast that with the modern approach to governance, which is, it's all based on individual rights. Asa siniki kat ish ben hodlni kat ish to ben khahudnot insta ati gahako atan sa keso akot khatatelia. It wasn't fostering a communal sense of community. To be salada. Acho pato be salada. That's the difference. Akon. This picture that Josie has on the screen is a real simple example of the difference in today's laws and pre-colonial laws. On the left, you see what we normally see out there at the communities, away from the urban areas. One naznel, the pepegan naznel. Asaho, the whole one. Then look at the picture on the right side. That's a rendering of a pre-colonial village of indigenous people. Atantahat one naznel tata Atlanta Leope Hosano naznel Ashishna and Nesho. What Yentan Tieno Yenta Hitlonde Akon what you have on the Navajo reservation is the result of government permits, government leases, permission being granted from another government to individuals, not the family. So that's just an illustration of why we still don't have an integrated land use concept on the reservation, on the Navajo Nation. Community Land Use Plan Commission Committee Dalia Bon Taho Katakushinache. A consultant ato hajobi Tabil Zinta. A con ati Ndlate Nihikida Niki Wonder Rock. Washington BIA ati ye eteta horsney deed no. So that's how I see the contrast between pre-colonial and the current world of colonial colonization by the invaders. I hope I gave you an idea of how.
Okay, we're coming to a close of our presentation.